So today we're talking about something really interesting. KK?
All right, this one's about Mr. Beast. Mr. fucking Beast.
And I know it's probably a lot of you guys don't really care, but I do, because I made a video about this guy, SteveWillDoIt. Have you seen the video that I made about SteveWillDoIt? The ultimate amalgamation of a lot of different personalities and things that exist on YouTube. Well, used to. He got banned off of the platform. Well, this is a basic overview of that video about SteveWillDoIt. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Don't play anymore. Bro, relax. Have you ever Googled yourselves? I have many times, and the amount of personal information I found around floating is a bit scary. Every ping from my email all the way down to my social security number was just a click away from anyone. And this could be you, it could be someone you love, etc. Learning this was a real eye-opener for me that my data is being traded freely by pirates online. This is where Aura comes in, our sponsor for today's video. Aura helps me take control by finding where my info is being sold and automatically opting me out. It's like having a guard dog for my digital life. And speaking of protection, you've probably heard about the massive AT&T data breach. Over 73 majillion records leaked. What the fuck? They've even got their own recommendations on account security. But with Aura, it's all done for me in one convenient app. Why juggle several apps when one app does good? What does it all? Aura continuously safeguards my information from hacks and identity theft. Your privacy matters, my friend. If it does matter as much as it does for you for me, go to aura.com/oompa or click the link in the description to start your 14-day free trial with Aura. This isn't about trying something new. It's about securing your digital footprint. SteveWillDoIt is a guy who's been on the internet for quite a while. He's very young, disturbingly young. I thought he was much older than he actually is. I thought he was in his mid-30s, something along those lines, but alas, he was born in 1998. You may have seen him from Nelk.
The thing is, we have no say or choice in what we do or what's on camera. We'll let the liquor choose someone and choose something to do.
Wine today.
We'll let the wine. See, the wine's in control. We have no control.
Yeah. As I mentioned, Happy Dad getting super drunk, gambling. He does a lot of gambling. Maybe you saw him doing some kind of prank.
And they have a milkshake! They have a milkshake and a double Western burger!
I'll help you. Thank you. Can I get no pickles on that chicken club?
Maybe you saw the drama that happened when his channel was permanently deleted from YouTube for gambling. He gambled on YouTube a lot and then just broke the rules and his channel was completely deleted, and now his whole life is just spent, it seems like, trying to get his YouTube channel back.
My channel gets deleted. I message MrBeast and I say, yo, my channel got deleted for this reason. Any way you can help me out, this and that. And it just like leaves me on red.
A few months ago, I saw this on Twitter and I decided to reach out to him. I actually got his phone number in my phone, called him, talked to some of his friends and stuff. He just has no idea why he's been banned, but there is a reason that he's been banned and it's very clear and it cannot be undone, and he's just ignoring stuff. He's just ignoring YouTube. There's no coming back. Maybe one day. No, just kidding. There's no coming back. He will never come back because he's very dumb and he gambles and he breaks the rules of YouTube very clearly. This isn't like a free speech thing. This is just gambling. They don't like gambling on their platform, especially not advertising it to children. So he's gone. He has great skits such as, I converted from being white to Mexican.
Want to feed the horse?
Yeah.
Be careful.
And others like, I adopted 6ix9ine's daughter.
Sarah, you're a wonderful person. I feel like in the science community, it's what you call a trauma bond. I feel like I have that. That's what they call it. It's a trauma bond. You've heard of that? Trauma bond.
I think he has beef with 6ix9ine. I've forgotten all that stuff now, but I put it in my old video. We'll have a link to that down below. I love the thumbnail to this video, by the way. Look at that thumbnail. That's a fucking good thumbnail. Look at that guy. I didn't even have to try. He just had an outfit like that one day, and it's awesome. That's enough about Steve. You kind of have a general idea of who this guy is. Pretty much a clown. He's pretty ignorant. He don't know really what's going on. Loves gambling, loves drinking, loves acting like a fool online. As do I. But recently, he crossed the fucking line. Right? He struck out blindly and wildly, like that, at MrBeast, the God King of YouTube.
The title of this podcast is MrBeast is a fake nice person. I swear to God, he is.
MrBeast. If you don't know who that is, I'm not gonna explain it, okay? It's MrBeast.
Do you want a heart to save your life? Or do you want a MrBeast rap Tesla?
I would literally kill myself for a Tesla.
Good boy.
I mean, what else do you want from me? It's fucking Mr. Beast, dude. Jimmy Donaldson, Jimmy Beast, Mr. Breast. I saw this shit because Mr. Beast said that he created a new website that is incredibly helpful to YouTube. Do you remember Social Blade? Have you seen that? It's a YouTube where you can check out people's stats. Well, it has become defunct over the last few years because YouTube just doesn't like it and they pulled their API away. But there's a new website called View Stats that Mr. Beast helped launch. It's pretty cool. I saw this and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then I saw Steve Will Do It. He commented on it. Mr. Beast is a fucking loser. Guy doesn't care about helping people, actually. We were in a group chat talking about my YouTube videos a month before my channel got deleted. When I reached out to get help, he ignored me. Just shows he truly doesn't care about helping people. My opinion could be wrong. I like how he said my opinion could be wrong at the end just in case he gets called out, you know, and he's like, it's okay though, it's just my opinion, could be wrong, could absolutely be wrong, but Mr. Beast is a fucking loser. My opinion could be wrong. Yeah, I would say, honestly, pretty easy to kind of disprove that. If you look up Mr. Beast, whatever this word is, philanthropy, they do a lot of good. Mr. Beast does a lot of good. His whole team does a lot of good, and that is inarguable.
Combined, these 100 wells are going to give around 500,000 people fresh water to drink.
I know a lot of people like to shit on Mr. Beast for being a uncanny valley ultra AI YouTuber guy who has somehow ruined YouTube for a lot of people because of the way that he makes videos, and there are a bunch of copycats who suck and just don't do it like he does. Sure, I guess that might be your personal opinion. Mine is that this is awesome, and I have a lot of respect for Mr. Beast, not just for the philanthropy thing. Quite honestly, I think this is just, you know, to be expected from a guy like this. I know a bunch of people on Mr. Beast's team as well. They're all really good people. I've never actually met Mr. Beast myself in person, and, you know, I probably never will. But I think him and I would get along. So Steve Will Do It has a very strong opinion that kind of counteracts reality, and that is that Mr. Beast is a good guy. There's fucking bugs everywhere!
I'm not being a hater or a jealous person or nothing when I say Mr. Beast is a fake nice person. It's just my personal opinion.
And I would like to know what you guys think down below in the comment section, because this kind of gets me fired up whenever I see people talking about Mr. Beast. I've made so many Mr. Beast videos just glazing him and defending him. Sure, his comment's weird and it's for children and stuff, but fucking what is that? So what is mine? What is mine, obviously, you know? But this person said, I love Jimmy. He has done so much good for the world and does care about helping people. I just don't think he likes confrontation. He has said over and over, YouTube is everything. Just don't think he wanted to risk everything he has worked for. But he could at least replied. I could be wrong though. I love how every single time he says anything, he's like, could be wrong though. This guy said, he's a fake nice person. So senor, my personal opinion. This guy said, I sub to you and not him for a reason, Steve. Genius. I have some background information in regard to this, him trying to help him. Steve Will Do It. Steve has reached out to every YouTuber ever to get help to get his YouTube channel back. I think Steve has some kind of thing going on. I don't want to call out exactly what it is, but I also don't want to make fun of him for it. He doesn't understand that when you blatantly break the rules, TOS, of a private company, you can get deleted from that private company's platform. You can get annihilated from that private company's platform, and there's nothing you can do about it. And especially when you double down and act like a POS off the platform, talking shit about the platform and just shitting on people like Mr. Beast for not helping you. He's been told by people at YouTube that I have spoken to, he's been told by them that this is exactly what you did wrong, and he repeatedly says, I didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing that I did wrong. It's completely 100% undeserved. And I honestly proposed that with my Steve Will Do It video. Did he deserve to be deleted? Yeah. I've spoken to a lot of people at YouTube since then, and he did absolutely 100% break the rules clearly, and not in like a said something wrong type of way, but in like a gambling type of way. And gambling is not really cool.
Basically, what you're doing, you're an ambassador for a company trying to get your fans to gamble with their own money, but then you yourself don't want to gamble with your money. You know what I mean? You know how that comes off.
Yeah, though I get what you're saying. I mean, I do gamble as in sports and shit still, but I do get what you're saying. I just I stopped playing at the casino and shit.
Why?
Because I have no control, man, and I have a credit. no control.
And it's like it's not like he said something he got fucking censored for being right or whatever, because I would 100% be defending him there. No, he did the Rubits thing and the gambling, which is very clearly TOS. And now he's been dropped by Stake as well.
Stake makes like $10 to $30 million a day, and they drop me when I get my YouTube deleted from stake.com. They're nasty people.
He's digging himself a hole. SteveWillDoIt is absolutely 100% digging himself a hole. Does he deserve all this shit? I don't think so, because I do think that he, you know, doesn't have the full mental faculties required to be someone who is completely responsible for themselves. But at the same time, he's an adult man and he makes a lot of money and stuff, so I don't really know. There's a lot of content about this. He's a canceled YouTuber. He's been on podcasts explaining his shit. Steve's not the only guy to call MrBeast out, but this is definitely the most unique reason to call him out, just for you just lying about him and saying, it's okay, dude, it's just my personal opinion, dude. It's just my personal opinion. MrBeast could have helped me, and I represent masses of people. I'm a regular guy. And I just sack my dog off and stuff like that as well. So I'm not really sure whose side I'm on at this point. I haven't decided that exactly yet, although I'm leaning more towards MrBeast, because he is known for such videos as paying for 1,000 people's cataract surgeries.
In this video, we're curing 1,000 people's blindness. It's gonna be crazy. Most of us see the world like this. But here's the thing, 200 million people see the world like this. But I just made it one less.
Oh. And this just makes people mad at him because it's performative to make him rich, performative philanthropy. But at the same time, it's still, there's philanthropy being done. And I tell you what, he's done a whole lot more good for the world than I have. All right. And I somehow have still not even enriched myself. And I don't really do like that much public philanthropy stuff. I actually don't do any public philanthropy, really. It's weird because X and Twitter are kind of on the side of SteveWillDoIt, it seems. Not all. A lot of people on Twitter just cancel MrBeast, and they have in the past for like making a Monrovia type capitalist town. They don't like that. I think that's awesome to have all your friends and stuff working for you, and y'all working for like a unified goal, and then you have like one god king at the top. Maybe it's culty. I do like that. I think that's pretty cool. I would join MrBeast's cult. Twitter doesn't like it though. They think he's bad and they think he's evil, and they said that rich people should help others with their money. MrBeast said, okay, I'll use my money to help people, and I promise to give away all my money before I die, every single penny. And then Twitter says MrBeast bad, which is so incredibly awesome that MrBeast, I believe he'll actually do that too. I don't understand why so many people hate MrBeast. Also, SteveWillDoIt's been chilling with Vitaly and predator hunting with him, or predator hunting. They pretty much exposed it for being fake and made up and all planted in setups.
Steve, you ready? Whoa! Hey! Oh! You came to me and oh, wait.
Is that 6'9"?
Is that, yo, show me your face!
It's 6'9". Oh my god, it's 6'9", guys. That's the real 6'9". Oh my god, it's the real one. Wowzers. Very funny, guys. So I guess that means all the other ones are fake. All the other predators they've caught are all fake or something like that. I don't really know what the f to believe, but SteveWillDoIt. They did that because SteveWillDoIt has beef with Tekashi 6ix9ine or some shit. He just loves talking about him. It's a whole another rabbit hole. I briefly touched on it on my SteveWillDoIt video. You can put a little bit of heat on it there, but SteveWillDoIt keeps talking about his daughter and giving money to Tekashi's ops and stuff, and oh my god, it's just a really smart world we're looking into right now, the world of SteveWillDoIt and Vitaly. This is a TikTok that I saw about all this stuff.
Title of the Walmart, and he'd be like, this is a really good video. Nice guy, right? And then my YouTube gets deleted.
Hey, he could have got it back. He could have got it back.
It ignores me. That's why MrBeast is in the same boat as Steak. Y'all can both suck my dick.
W Steak, thank you so much for taking care of me.
L Steak, L MrBeast. You guys are in the same boat, Loserville.
No,
right?
Championville. Championville.
Because they make fucking $30 million a day, yet they still
It's
drop
so
me.
funny.
That's why they're in Loserville. Right?
He's so dumb.
Didn't make the money.
It's embarrassing. Like, I feel bad for him a little bit.
$30 million a day. I know the casino business.
He's wearing a Rubit shirt because he's with Rubit. He's not with Stake. Vitaly's with Stake. Stake dropped him. Both gambling companies, by the way. Both shady fucking gambling companies that are just, I mean, gambling is bad, right? Like, I think we can all agree that a little bit's all right sometimes, but overall, I'm not ever gonna recommend anyone to just gamble unless it's like, I don't know, maybe like once sports betting occasionally or something along those lines. I'm not vehemently against it, by the way. I don't pretend like I'm some kind of fucking, you know, moral arbiter of like right and wrong and stuff. A lot of people think that I am that, but I'm not. I'm just like constantly trying to do stuff to not make it my life worse. Does that make sense? These Rubits and stake gamblers and stuff, I feel like this is pretty bad content to just kind of exploit your audience and make them gamble so they can make $10 to $30 million a day. According to SteveWillDoIt, a person who is on the payroll of various gambling companies. Rubet is the best gambling, online gambling. Stake is the bad one because they drop me because they're Loserville. All right, Steve. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing though, genuinely. This has gotta be one of the dumbest attempts to shit on cancel MrBeast. I don't really know if, it is kind of an attempt to cancel him. He quite literally said MrBeast is a fucking loser and then is just talking shit about how he's like, why is this guy yapping? Why is this fucking guy yapping? This guy loves yapping. Oh yeah, also SteveWillDoIt is the guy who freed Vitaly from his court-ordered repayments after he beat that woman senseless.
This is a young lady that lives with her boyfriend. She was just out jogging on her island.
Who, her?
Yeah, she was passing my house, evidently, where the guy lives across the street. He just came out and throttled her for no reason. He just came out and just whacked her in the face.
That was SteveWillDoIt. He set him free from that. I wonder if Steve even knows about that, or if he just thinks he's being a good guy.
This is Vitaly.
Vitaly?
Yeah. So he's in debt.
Nice to meet you again.
$140,000, and his bank accounts are locked and everything.
Wait,
and here's your $140,000. You're out of debt. You can get your bank accounts back. There you go.
Bro.
We just won it.
That happens.
I told you we're gonna win this money by Sunday, and what is it? Tuesday? Now we're back.
He could have given that money to anyone else in the world and it would have been better used than freeing Vitaly from the consequences of his actions. Sonnyv2 made a video of the dumbest attempts to cancel MrBeast, and I feel like this has gotta be, I mean, this really has to be number one at this point with SteveWillDoIt, just being such a fool. He's a fool, he's a very foolish guy, and he's done this to so many people, and it just doesn't make sense. He screams and yells and it just, you know, nobody's ever gonna help him. And this is even compared to vegan teacher's brain dead cancellation attempt. Sonnyv2's words, not mine, of course. I would never say anything about the vegan teacher.
Yet neither PewDiePie or MrBeast was safe from the next person who would attempt the most brain dead cancellation attempt of them all, that vegan teacher. It began on the 2nd of August 2021 when out of the blue, that vegan teacher would upload a new video titled, MrBeast, no amount you give to charity can undo the damage you are causing by promoting eating meat.
What else do you got here? Poutine with cheese on it? Cheese comes from milk, which is stolen from mothers after their babies were taken from them. Do you think that kidnapping is okay, MrBeast? Kidnapping babies and stealing from them?
I love stealing from animals that were put on earth to be my servants. All right, guys? I have servants outside, and they're animals, and it's cool because they're animals. So, anyways.